Assalamu alaikum and welcome to another edition of ILFL Soccer Nights. We have a special show tonight for all you viewers out there. We're going to be talking about the eagerly awaited UK Bangladesh Football Championship 2017. It's a tournament that's been looking forward to by many teams. We've got two special guests beside me, and also we're going to have an audience who have travelled from many parts of the country, from up north, Midlands, south, everywhere. So hopefully we'll be getting their thoughts on this unique tournament. Before I start, if I can just go to the ILFL chairman cameras to start off by introducing and talking a bit more about the tournament itself, so that the viewers who are not aware of this tournament can get more idea about this.
Thank you, Rashid. So the concept behind this very prestigious competition is to promote camaraderie and brotherhood between the Bangladeshi communities of the country. So we've got people here from, as far as Newcastle, Oldham, Bradford, Birmingham, Luton, and all the other regions. The idea behind this is, obviously, we know Bangladeshi football is in decline. So we've got a story of our own to tell. Suraf will highlight that in a little while. So the idea is to obviously encourage more Bengali teams to form, participate, and then hopefully in the future, when the younger generation take over us and take part, to break into the mainstream of football. We keep singing and dancing about why we don't have a Bengali player at the highest level, and there are various reasons. And this is, although we're doing it for adults, it's a start that is necessary and it needs to happen for that adult scene to go ahead. Then that team will then go ahead and have a youth setup. So
in effect, it's an opportunity for all the Bangladeshi teams throughout the UK to be under one roof and
absolutely, like I said, it's football is a lovely sport that brings everyone from all different parts and paths together. This is an invitation-only tournament where not everyone can enter, and it's a regional-based tournament. Not, we don't really have 16 teams as such. These are regions that have been represented, and although many of the teams are from sort of London and the Midlands, you'll see later on that we'll put them in pots of London, Midlands, North and South.
Okay, so there's three partners. You've got the ILFL. I know the Shapla League, one of the other partners couldn't be here today. They sent their apologies. We've got a third partner, obviously Northlands United FC. Suraf, welcome to the show. Tell us about your involvement and the competition itself and how you perceive to see it.
Okay, assalamu alaikum all. Yeah, well, we're Northlands United FC. We are based in Northampton, obviously. Our team actually formed and was inspired by the UK BFC. When we seen this, we wanted to enter. We got a team together, got a bunch of guys together and stuff, and we've now formed a team. And
you participated last year, didn't you?
We participated last year. Last year was our first year. After that, we were playing 11-a-side leagues, 7-a-side leagues, but we're promoting the concepts on a local.
This is one of the success stories that the UK BFC has brought about, and obviously they're a very successful setup now because of that intention of competing in the UK BFC.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, we'll be here for the long haul now. We're proud to say that we're actually hosting it this year, which has been a massive achievement for us. I think we've done a good job. I think we'll talk about more about that a bit later on in the show. But yeah, it's good to be on board with you guys, and I'm sure we'll be able to deliver a good tournament for you, for all the guys as well.
Okay, whilst we're on the subject about other guys, I know there's plenty of guests that have travelled many miles to be here. If I can get some thoughts on our guest, I see Mohan. If you're there, if I can have a quick chat with you. You're the from representing Bowman, the current champions for 2016. Your thoughts on this tournament itself?
I mean, this tournament, what can I say? It's one of the most prestige tournaments. It's not like a normal tournament you play as a team. Us at Bowman, I mean, it's no surprise that we are one of the most decorated clubs in East London. And I mean, we've played numerous tournaments, won numerous silverware, but this is a tournament where we look forward to. We look forward to playing in the UK Bangladesh Championship just because the prestigeness it comes with. So yeah, that's what my thoughts are on this tournament.
Whilst you're there, what are your thoughts on retaining the championship or the challenge itself?
I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way. I'd say Bowman would be winners of 2017 as well.
Oh, okay. If you can pass a mic on to
brother from Newcastle.
From Newcastle, just tell us about your thoughts and your ambitions and your preparations for this tournament.
Obviously we're from Newcastle, and the ambitions for the tournament, hopefully we should be able to get out of the group at this stage, and we're happy to be here.
Okay, are you preparing more than this year than last year? Because obviously you're looking to progress further this year in 2017.
Yep. Obviously we've been training. Our season finished at the end of this month, so we've been training from there onwards, and hopefully we should, like I said, inshallah we'll get out of the groups this day.
Okay, thank you. If I can come back to Suraf, just to get an idea, obviously you're hosting it this year. It's one of the key things with this particular tournament is every year it's held in different venues. We've had it in Milton Keynes, then we had it in London, then we went to Birmingham, now it's in Northampton. What's the buzz or what's the preparation just to get the feel for all the people out there?
Northampton's probably the smallest out of all the places that it's been held in. However, it's a central location. It's probably easy for everybody to get to. We've got massive support from the Northampton community, one being our Northampton Bangladeshi Association, as well as the Northampton Mosques. We've got sponsors as well.
So the local people have bought into the idea, and obviously they're enjoying the promotion itself, yeah?
Yeah. Everyone's happy that it's coming to here. Everyone's excited, thinking teams as far as Newcastle, as well as Oldham, Bradford, as well as the local teams. But Bedford, Luton, and Milton Keynes and London are all coming to Northampton, so it's good. We've got the Northants FA also supporting this as well. So it's been a lot of hard work, but we're there now. So it's. So
it's looking forward to the draw itself and to kick off on the 23rd, yeah?
That's it, yeah.
If I can just get another viewer, Surabay, we know you very well. If you can pass on the mic, you're representing Luton. I know you've reached the final 2 years ago. What's the ambition or what's the thought or preparation for your team?
Well, they say the only way is up, so you can imagine what our hopes are this year. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you again for inviting us. It's like a pilgrimage for us. Every year we look forward to this tournament, and inshallah, time has come, and we're eager. We're ready for it.
Have you done something different this year, Surabay?
From previous years, is there a different preparation? Because you're one of the key teams, one of the favourites, but obviously 2 years ago you went to the final. You unfortunately blew the Tigers last year.
I think you went to quarterfinals.
Yeah.
So this year, any different preparations or aims?
Yeah. You know what they say? They say that what you sow is what you reap. Okay, so over the years, the last 4 years, we have invested in a lot of young players. So I think this year our team has just come just right. So inshallah, we're hoping for the best.
Okay, and if I can go to Bradford, Jamal Bhai from Bradford, and obviously Nasir Bhai, who actually won it 3 years ago as West Yorkshire. Obviously now you're representing Bradford, is that correct? Yes. Jamal Bhai, if you want to
answer. To the panel and my fellow managers and players. Yes, if you wouldn't mind just repeating that question again for me, please.
You're representing Bradford, the city itself, Bradford, because
That's
I know
right.
3 years ago you came as West Yorkshire, but now you're representing Bradford, yeah?
That's right. We've been quite privileged to be included in this tournament and to participate for the past 3 years or so. And we've won the tournament back in 2014, if my colleague
That's
is
correct,
right
yeah.
with the information. Yes, we look forward to, like Surabay has just from Luton has just told us, we look forward to coming down, and it is a highlight for us. Now, it's not just because of we're coming down to actually take part, but we also have an ambition. We have a drive, and that drive is everything is more considered to be more in depth down south, and we have this drive along. I'm sure with my brothers from Tyneside, that we could also see the competition moving up north or being held one a year.
That's the idea, because as I said before, the unique thing about this tournament is we don't want to hold it in one venue. It's going to go around the UK, and we are always looking for other bodies or teams or areas to get involved within the partnership itself, so we can actually go around. So hopefully, inshallah, soon it'll be up north. Nasib, if I could just quickly ask you, I know similar to Northants, since you participated 3 years ago, you've had quite successful projects running after the tournament itself, due to the success of the tournament.
Yeah, Assalamu alaikum everyone. Yes, Rashid Bhai, thanks to Alom and his team approaching us, we were made for 7-a-side, to be honest, and since 2014, Alom forced us into that tournament, and today, alhamdulillah, we have under 14s, 11-a-side, under 12s, under 17s, and we have open age and vets. So yeah, thanks to IFL in the Football League, plus thanks to you guys and everyone last year, and we feel privileged to be part of this family. It's a family, and we look forward to participating in this coming tournament. And we actually we're ready, and we've got some young blood coming in. And as everyone knows, Bradford takes everything seriously. So we're not coming here to make numbers up. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Let's have a look at the 16 teams that will be participating. If I can get the names on the screen, it's going to come on the screen any minute now. Well, actually, I'll go for the name of the teams. We got Wixham Palace FC, All Stars FC, Mohammedan SC, Bowman Athletic, the current champions, Bromley Barbow, Hawk and Eagle, London Tigers, Cambridge, and Lizelle Strikers from Birmingham, Westwood FC, Bradford, we just spoke to Nasir Bhai, MK Galacticos, West End Tigers, Wellingborough FC, Northants United FC, and Sparta Cluton. Those are the 16 teams that will be participating, will be doing the draw in the next segment. Cameras, if you just want to obviously just name the 16 teams, do you want to tell us more about these teams or any?
Well, I mean, you've got some firm favourites there in London Tigers, Beaumont, Luton, Bradford. But there are some new teams that started last year, have done really, really well. Hawk and Eagle FC went to the semi-final. Lozelle Strikers from Birmingham going to the semi-final. So they'll, I'm sure, will cause an upset. We've got a very big name here this year from Essex in Mohammedan Sporting Club. As we know, they're a very celebrated club in the East London, and I'm pretty sure they won't come to make up numbers either, Jackie, right?
Okay, let's actually get your thoughts on Mohammedan. If you can pass the mic to Jackie, I believe you're the...
Shanwar by there.
Shanwar, right? Tell us about...
Let Zaki speak on that behalf.
Okay, if one can, you have to both fight for it. Tell us your thoughts on this tournament. Obviously, we haven't seen you play for a long time. Your ambitions, your thoughts, or your view on this tournament itself.
I mean, the tournament itself is very present. We're very proud and happy to be back involved and participating. Previously, we have won it on 3 occasions, and we've been missing out on the tournament scene for a while now. And I think it's about time we made a comeback and reinstate our sort of like the status of being one of the dominant clubs within East London, within the Bangladeshi football scene. So this is a good starting point. If there's a tournament that we can win again and do well in, then I think a lot of the youngsters who don't seem to know who Mohammedan Sporting Club are might know who we are, and then probably inject some ambition into them to go and play again.
Okay, so it's in a way to put your name on the map again, basically, yeah?
Well, basically, I mean, our name's already on the map. I mean, we've ingrained in history of this tournament, and I think it's a good time for us to make our return.
So how's your preparation going so far?
With Mohammedan, our preparation is always good. I mean, like Baisab said there, we're not one of those teams that goes in to take part. We're going there to win. Our intention is to win the tournament. And so without trying to give too much away, our preparation is not too bad, and we're looking good at the minute.
Okay. If I can just pass the mic to Imam, as is a player for Hawk and Eagle. Now, if I can get your opinion, because you participated last year for the first time, how was your experience? And just tell us, how you took last year, how your experience been, and how you took it, basically.
Assalamualaikum all. Really good experience. I've been with the club now for just over a year. And in that short time, the club has progressed. The day itself was an amazing day. We prepared relatively well beforehand, and I think it's fair to say we surpassed our own expectations in as far as reaching the semi-finals. And just the buzz of the tournament, it was like a local event but on a national scale, and it was a really, really good day, both football terms and meeting brothers like the people here today.
Okay, thank you, Imam. If I could just to explain to all the viewers and all the teams, we've obviously got 16 teams. They've been separated to 4 different pots. Now, we've done this in the last 3 years. This way, when we do the draw, we don't have all the regions in one group. So, in a way to split them up. If I could just show the screen on TV, I can explain. Pot A, the London teams. These are the 4 teams that were representing London. Bromley Barbow, London Tigers, Beaumont, Hawk and Eagle. Pot B, the Midlands, is Lozelle Strikers, Northants United FC, All Stars FC, Wellingborough FC, and Port C under the northern banner will be Westwood FC, Bradford, West End Tigers and Cambridge, and Port D, the southern section, will be Mohammedan, Wixham Palace, MK Galacticos and Spartan Luton. Now these are the 4 groups that we divided for the teams. Sorry, if you wanted to say something, so your hands.
Yeah, no, I just want to say, I just want to just welcome in a few of the new teams that have come in. So one of the teams is All Stars FC, which is Kettering, and Ehsan is running that team and doing a great job with that so far. So well done to him.
Want to say a few words?
What I'll do, Ehsan, if you can just hold on 1 minute, I'm going to actually come back to you because I've been just told we need to go on a break. So after the break, we'll come back to you. So stay with us. Next segments, we'll have a discussion with Wellingborough, and obviously we'll do the draw itself. So don't go away. We'll see you in a short while.